Hi there, second graders, and welcome to today's book talk. Today I've selected a very unique book for us to talk about. This book is called The Stinky Cheese Man and Other Fairly Stupid Tales. This book was written by Jon Scieszka and illustrated by Lane Smith. The reason why this book is so special and why I think you should read it is because it fuses, that means combines together, two different styles of books into a new genre called postmodern picture books. This book doesn't look and sound like a normal fairy tale. Instead of the author being the narrator, the author has created a character named Jack to tell the story for him. Jack narrates the book and interacts with the characters and their stories, which is not like most books that we've read, and what makes this one postmodern. Another aspect of this book that makes it postmodern is that Jack, the narrator, is very sarcastic and silly. His story does not follow the typical rules of a book. You'll notice some of the font sizes or the sizes of the words are different. You'll also notice that the title page and the dedication page are a little bit different. They don't follow the rules of a typical book, and they're not really in the right order either. And all of these silly pieces of this story are what make it unique and fit into the postmodern genre. So in this book, Jack tells the stories that are like fairy tales, but they're not really. He says they are stupid and wonders why anybody would read them. Each of the stories is a fairy tale that has been changed to be silly, sarcastic, or even pointless. Throughout the pages, Jack takes the reader on an adventure. The characters from each fairy tale keep interrupting and interacting with one another instead of each being a different story within one book, like a traditional fairy tale. The playful and fun way the narrator interacts with the newly written fairy tales will have you turning pages wanting more. I decided to read a little bit of this story so you can understand what I mean when I say this book is super unique. I chose the beginning of the book because when I first read it, this is what drew me in and got me interested in this genre. When you open the book, you'll have the end pages. And when you open up, normally this is the title page, which it is, as you can see, but this is normally the dedication or where the publication information is. And here the story actually starts, so I'm going to read it for us. I have found a kernel of wheat, said the little red hen. Now who will help me plant this wheat? Where is that lazy dog? Where is that lazy cat? Where is that lazy mouse? Wait a minute. Hold everything. You can't tell your story right here. This is the end paper. The book hasn't even started yet. Who are you? Will you help me plant the wheat? I'm Jack. I'm the narrator. And no, I can't help you plant the wheat. I'm a very busy guy trying to put a book together. Now why don't you disappear for a few pages? I'll call you when I need to. But who will help tell my story? Who will help me draw a picture of the wheat? Who will help me spell the word the wheat? Listen, hen, forget the wheat. Here comes the title page. Title page. The Stinky Cheese Man and Other Fairly Stupid Tales. So as you can see, this book has a narrator, Jack, and he interacts with the different characters from the fairy tales and talks to them about the book. And that is very different from our typical stories and what makes this one such an interesting and unique story. So I hope you've enjoyed the sneak peek of The Stinky Cheese Man and Other Fairly Stupid Tales, and I can't wait to tell you about our next book.